cats.
The fuck?
Pretty sure mine didn't catch that, whatever that was. So that's good.
I did.
Oh yeah, microwaving cats. Yeah, okay.
No, that was just a reference to the first time I said that. You know, I was fucking with Gavin.
I mean, you can't argue with them, so you might as well microwave them. Welcome everybody to Icewind Dale.
Oh my god.
He said that.
Hey, I am not any kind of specific. It's not one of the new ban words on Twitch, so it's fine.
Oh
There's
yeah,
new ban
like
words?
Sam.
Yeah, which he just said. Well, no, that is only a ban if you use it as a derogatory insult. Same with virgin.
Well,
Uh,
I mean, come on. That's just,
And
that's just
incel.
hate. That's too. Oh god, this is just too easy.
but as long as those aren't used as derogatory insults, I believe they're okay. There's a couple words that you shouldn't say anyways. Those words, I don't tend to use them in my vocab anyways. So it's fine.
Okay, now you're really acting like
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, where we left off, you guys were all close to dead and looking for a body.
Yeah, sounds about right.
found the body, didn't we?
No, we put that off till next time.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if you found it or not. I knew you
I
guys
thought we
wanted to
did.
rest.
I thought it wasn't like a body that we found.
yes,
that was,
that's
like,
exactly
we found
right.
it dead or alive.
Oh,
Yep.
Shit. Yeah, you're right.
Because you found a wanted thing.
25G for elf body.
Yeah.
125G.
Yeah, and you're like, hey, probably won't be there, but get that, and it's questionable what this guy was wanted for, because it was from Luskin, and well, that's a pirate city.
I'm
So-
keeping the notes as best as I can. A lot of times
Yeah.
I get distracted.
No, I appreciate it because I have a goldfish brain. I don't remember what I tell you guys and what I don't, and that's why I live stream. So if I ever really get confused, I can go rewatch it, even though I hate my voice and everything about it.
Same.
That's everybody. That's just how it is. Excuse me. That also doesn't help that I drink a beer or two every time I DM.
Hey, that explains the goldfish.
I was drinking ale
I'm-
last night.
I'm goldfish no matter what. It's fine.
That sounds
It's
about right.
fine.
So, where we left off, you guys found the elf body, dealt with that, and now I believe you guys wanted to rest before heading back into town, just in case you get ambushed along the way. And
That
there's
was the plan.
already a wonderfully made camp here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't trust the Overlord, so I would like to get some HP back.
I don't blame you. So, you guys bunker down for the night, resting from your mini runes. Do we know watch order?
Are we doing a long rest or a short rest?
You
'Cause
got
we just left the city, so we don't really have time. It hasn't been 8 hours for a long rest.
you guys spent a couple hours going around the city, didn't you? Bars and whatnot. You saw an X. Or was that the
we're,
night
like,
before?
outside the
That
city,
was the
aren't
night. That was the night before.
Oh,
When
true.
I went out with my.
Yeah, no, yeah, okay. So yeah, short rest would be all you could do then. Thank you for
Yeah,
reminding me.
I-
I don't remember.
I'm going to spend. Let's see what one hit dice does for me here. 7.
And
Okay. Yeah.
Joseph, that change will happen once you long rest.
Oh, okay.
See, I'm at 11. I'm at 11. Should I?
Actually,
hit
you
dice
can
again?
you can change it now. I'll just put your HP at
I'll BRB, guys. What?
what
Okay.
you're at. There. So that should be fine. Nick, what he was doing was, if you want to, you could roll your hit dice, and it will you can recover HP based on what you roll. Would you like to do that? It is under your HP, but above your weapon attacks. It says a 3. Okay, you got 13 back. Would you like to roll more?
Yeah.
Go ahead and click it again. I'm calling shenanigans. You're still 10 HP from max if you want to roll a third one. Though I will warn you before you. I was gonna warn you that you only get half of your hit dice back, rounded up. Yeah, rounded up on long rest.
Oh. Yeah, I probably should have slowed down there. It says that's the, oh no, it's
Just
0
depends on how many short rests you'll need to take in the next couple days.
Hopefully that's the only one for now.
It's the only one you had to right now. Anybody else? Do you want to, Joseph and Kevin?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Okay, I will roll yours for you then. Boom.
I love how you changed your thing to Baby Griffin.
It's because I want to be cute and cuddly.
Amen to that.
Never succeeding, but it's so for like Gavin who has the icons up, they see something other than a chocobo just sitting there.
Oh yeah. When I made my Vampire the Masquerade game, I think my Roll20 glitched because the instant I put the link out, it showed you joined my game, Mike.
Yeah, I think I joined to see it, and then I quit because I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be playing, and I didn't want to just take up a spot.
Also, use my phone to like interact with my chat, and Twitch is like, "Hey, do you know Mike and Ike is live right now?" I'm like, yes, I'm part of that live right now.
Crap, he's live? What shit?
Yeah, everybody, let's go watch him.
Let's fucking quit what we're doing now and go watch that.
Hey, I thought about live streaming the game earlier, and I'm like, I'm watching a different live streamer right now.
I hold all the power.
But so we have 2 people healed up.
Exactly what I said, Mike.
But yeah, you said you wanted to roll hit dice too, Kevin?
Yes, please. Sorry, I'm laughing because of my chat. Like somebody said, "Hi, Mike and Ike." Then Nightbot's like, "Hey," and then they're just like, "Hey, Nightbot."
I was laughing 'cause
Somebody
actually-
said hi to
I
me in
actually
your chat.
joined-
Hello there, person in his chat.
I actually joined Mike's chat or Mike's stream.
I'm just gonna roll your hit dice for you then, Gavin, so we can so I could be disappointed. Dear
Why?
God,
He's at max. He's at max health now.
basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why is it so low? I give you advantage on that.
What is your hit point, Max?
It's,
Are you okay?
it's so low. It's the lowest level 3 health that wasn't a wizard I've ever seen. Except for this one person who made a gimmick character that at level 18 had 22 HP.
What? So what's his HP at?
16.
Dude.
I don't know how he's alive.
Wait, what now?
Your HP, we don't know how you're alive. He nearly wasn't. There was 3 damage between instant killing him last session.
Oh yeah, you are correct.
If I did 3 more damage on a longsword strike that I had full capabilities of doing, he would have died.
You don't have to keep threatening us.
I didn't threaten. I just speak facts. Anyways, you guys short rest goes without interruption. Anybody do anything specific on their short rest?
No, because I am severely wounded.
You
And-
can do light stuff, just like read books or talk or.
I'm just sitting there contemplating, like, how the fuck am I alive?
Well, technically you're not.
Oh, Shots fired. But truth.
Truth is set hard.
I apologize, guys. I'm really ramped up right now. I drank 2 monsters on my way back home because I was exhausted.
You
I
are
was looking forward to
fine.
this
Dude, you're
D&D
good.
game.
Yeah, you're
So
fine.
I mean, you have more energy than I do. Like, I woke up and I was like, oh shit, I have D&D stream due.
man, boys.
Yeah, no, that's it. I have energy. I just don't need
got
energy.
home a little bit ago from hanging a whole bedroom worth of drywall.
Ooh. My
Dude,
day today consisted of taking down a bedroom, like bedroom furniture, putting new bedroom furniture up, and putting together dining room sets.
It sounds like less fun.
So I relate exactly to your pain.
Oh, they were
Drywall's a
10
pain in the butt.
So, where in your best eases, you guys all feel a bit better. Are you only doing roll 1 dice then, Corey? Or are you doing roll more?
I'm only gonna roll 1.
Okay.
You said we're only like a couple minutes outside the town.
Yeah, you're only a little bit off, but that's when the Yetis attack. No, I'm
I
I
kidding.
accept my fate that the gods don't want me to.
I kid. You guys wake up from your you stand up after catching your breath for that hour. That was a hell of a fight. You guys are thankful to be alive. What do you guys want to do? You guys killed Torgas and her whole company.
And we've already searched all the bodies and everything around, and we
Yes.
actually believe, right?
Yes.
Mike, can you refresh our minds? Why did we kill all of them? I don't remember.
Well, because for the one mission, the murders that are going around was assumed to be done by this charming gentleman here.
Okay,
Blue
that's
Eye.
right. And then I know they attacked us because they said, "Oh, no,
Yeah, because you guys kept pushing. Like it was it was White Fang was pushing something, and they said, well, we have another body to add to the rest, and that's when initiative started.
Okay. So we don't really need to go back to the town because we don't have to turn this in, really, unless we need to go turn it into the guards.
Well,
But
if
no.
you remember, there was the lady that offered to pay you guys, your group total, 100 gold for solving the murder. That was
Right, but
back
that
at
wasn't at this town,
Brunshanda.
though, was it?
That was Brunshanda.
Yeah, but we're not at Bryn Shonder.
No, you're
Right
you're
now
at
we're
East Haven.
Right, so that's what I was saying. We don't need to really go into East Haven. We can leave. and go
You
out.
don't. I know you said to your parents you had your dad that you had work to do.
Oh wait, he was trying to find something for Neon. So we wanted to stick around for that.
Yeah, but he could look for a couple days. It's not like you're out. Like 10 towns may not be that huge, so you guys could always visit again. Not to mention, you guys left another cloak back at Brunshanda.
Mm.
That might
Right.
be
So
done
I'll
up
leave it up
soon.
to the group. Do you guys want to wait around to see if my dad's able to find? I don't remember exactly what he was trying to find.
He
or-
was looking for something that has been retconned and changed.
Okay.
But he is still looking.
Did we ever open Torga's lockbox or no? Because I know one of us had a box, one of us had a key.
Yes, you guys did, because the lockbox had gold in it
Okay.
The gold.
and gemstones. And we divided it up because you guys asked if we should divide it up for Kelly.
Right.
Which we did. And you
So
guys
that's
got a
magic
dagger off of the gentleman. Dagger that looks
Didn't
icy.
we give that to our rogue?
I don't know if you did. If you did, you could always try to attune to it during that short rest.
Sure. I'm not seeing it in my inventory, but sure.
I'm not sure who had it. I'm just saying if they wanted to give it to you, that could be a short rest kind of thing.
Okay.
Dagger.
Yeah, it was a frozen dagger.
All right, then I'll just add it to my list of growing weapons then. Since I
Yeah,
already have,
so-
another short bow.
Attuning to it, Gavin, lets you see it in the journal now. While you attune to weapons, in D&D, for those who may not know, which would be Nick, certain weapons, magical or otherwise, if they have special abilities during a short or long rest, you can kind of attune to them, especially if they have abilities that only work on attunement, and find out what those are. So, as such, this was one of those weapons, and forgot the name, attuned to it during a rest, and then got it.
You said it should automatically be in the journal, right?
In the journal, up above your name. It should be on the magical items or whatnot.
Got it.
You can. I leave it on players to explain if you want to tell people what it is, like what it does and whatnot.
I mean, it's not like we're enemies.
Yeah, no. But I also like it because then you put it in your character's like frame of mind. Like, this does good damage, that kind of thing.
It does good damage.
What the hell is that?
It's how Neo would say it.
No, he would say as he's smacking shit, just randomly thrashing around with it. It does good damage.
And then I can put this. Yeah. There we go. That should. Yep. Okay. That should be everything.
So, do you guys want to wait around for the cloak, or do you guys want to travel and go get our reward and get
the cloak?
Sorry.
The cloak
You
and
want to
the
get the cloak
reward.
and our reward from Bryn Shonder. Do you guys want to hang around here and see? I don't remember. Corey speaking. I don't remember what my character's father was getting or looking for. So
originally he was just looking for a specific item White Fang asked for.
Okay. Well, 'cause I know I also asked him if he knew of any different items or weapons.
Yeah, and I think he was putting feelers out for those too to try to see if he could find something. So probably that was putting feelers out, so that might take a bit more time than just afternoon. So if you wanted to,
yeah, so going to Bryn Shonder would be pretty good. I thought we were only staying or going back to East Haven. Since we're still sitting around and haven't left, is it okay if I roll another time?
Yeah, no, that's fine. This all happened during short rest. Like, talking plans and whatnot can be short rest.
Nice.
Yeah, max. You know, it's weird that your ranger nearly has as much HP as your barbarian, who rolled nearly perfect.
It's a good thing.
Well, what's your con though?
His is less.
That's why.
I believe his is less. I think his is yeah, barely less. Like, he could.
What ain't it?
It's 15, so he could raise that on a level up and whatnot.
Fair, that'd be a good idea too.
Technically yeah, but he could also raise his strength on a level up. So
yeah. Well, we'll worry about that when it comes time when we level up.
Next level, yeah.
So I say we go back to Bryn Shonder, guys. Would you agree?
I do agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So I would like, as the group, then we move out to Bryn Shonder.
Okay. You guys get eaten by an ancient white dragon. Roll new characters.
Okay.
I rolled for current HP. So.
What was that, Gavin?
I say we roll 4 wild sorcerers and.
See, it's easy on Roll20 because I can set up a table for you guys, like roll magic table, and then you just click a button.
What you guys do wild sorcerers, and I'll do wild magic barbarian.
There's a wild magic barbarian, wild magic sorcerers. It's great. So you guys. On the east way, like probably right about here to East Haven. So you guys can. I know you guys heard rumors of other places like Goodmead and whatnot, but you guys probably want to just head to Brunshanda since that's what you mentioned.
Yeah, want to get our
Yeah.
reward.
Yep. Money,
And
money.
everything.
Completely understandable.
Then we need to get Forgotten his
I need to get my cloak.
cloak
Yep.
so we can be twinsies. Well,
I-
sort of twinsies.
So walking, it's gonna take you about 7 hours to get there. You guys know this from your journey from Brunshanda over here.
So I'm supposed to be able to get to Bryn Shonder and rest for the night.
Quick side note: I thought we were gonna bring all the goods from that camp back to.
Oh yeah, that was another
Good
thing you
talk
had
about
to.
it.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
But they were general goods, so your dad would have some of them, but they're free goods. So, but would that be
Do that.
stealing? Would you want that?
Yeah,
I
Mm,
mean,
actually, if
yes.
it's stealing, no, I wouldn't.
I mean, because they're not. You
I would
didn't
not
pay
want
for them, but the owners are dead. So, I mean, I guess
It's
it's not stealing.
inherited.
It's not
It's not
stealing.
stealing,
It's
it's-
pillaging.
Hey, no, it's the rules of nature.
Is it
We
really either one of
inherited
them when
that.
it's just sitting there and it's completely free?
Yeah, it'll just go to the wastes if we don't take it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I leave that
agree.
decision
It's
up to you
wasteful
guys.
Not to take it. I normally I
So
wouldn't
guys,
being
I
neutral,
vote that
but
we
I'll
make a caravan.
Did they have a caravan? Can we just take that caravan?
They had sleds and sled dogs.
We're almost there.
So I say that we go back to So we take the general goods back to my dad, stock him up a little bit with some of the stuff, and then let him do with it what he wants. If he wants to turn it in, then he can. If he wants to keep on to it, he can. We'll give him the option.
And we become best friends with your dad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as best friends is.
Pog.
you know,
There's 3 heavily laden dog sleds, each with 6 dogs.
Are the dogs friendly?
Specifically, it calls them as 6 friendly sled dogs. It
Well,
specifically
sled,
says.
we got 3 sleds. There was 3 sleds, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got sleds.
Now let me.
And guess who has land vehicle proficiency? This
I-
guy?
Thankfully, unless I like specifically call out, hey, I need a check. That doesn't come up too often.
I
For
have
the
it if it's needed.
yeah, I'm trying because it says somewhere where you like the in need of the sled, like how many the sleds run, but I don't remember.
So I'm gonna put in the bio and my thing that we have 3. You said heavily
Laden, but that's with all the goods that she had, and
3 sleds with
6 dogs each. But you would have to feed those dogs too, unless you leave some with your dad.
I plan on taking care of them. You know me, right? You know me from my last game. Yeah.
But you can only keep 6 Pokemon on you at a time.
Yeah, but see, the different sleds are like my PCs.
You don't know Pokemon, don't you lie. You didn't play the newest one. They let you access your PC anywhere now.
I know. It's
Wait,
just
really?
like I throw it.
Yeah,
you throw
no.
everything in your backpack basically. can pull
You
everything.
have a PC attached to your party now, and you can access it anywhere.
Yeah, it's like a device they give you very
I'm-
early on.
Yeah, no, like instantly. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'm not like I don't hate it.
It makes it easy, but it also is like, okay, then what's the point of having to really dedicate and train a team? Now I can choose one.
Yeah, that's the part I don't like.
Anyway, so we'll take the sleds and everything, labeled back to my dad, and then from there, see what he would like us to do with the goods. If he wants to keep them, he can. If he doesn't want to keep them because he doesn't, whatever, we'll leave it up to him. And then we'll go. I would like to go see how much it would cost to get supplies for the dogs. Or if
I'd-
there's supplies in what we have, I would like to
Yeah.
use some supplies
There's
that we
some supplies.
I'd like to put it to your dad as we inherited these goods.
have. I'll just tell him straight up that we were attacked, we won, this is what was left over.
Yeah, that is the truth. Straight
Right.
up.
And if Mufan's there, she's really going to be okay with that.
I feel like Mupon's gonna be like, well, you guys had to survive. We'll just take all the stuff.
There's less hunting for stuff. It
I
doesn't.
can't wait for you. Meta-wise, I don't think any of you guys know. I don't think I've said in character that Mufan's an orc, so I'm really excited to
This
see
is mother.
what actually happens when, you guys are expecting another human to walk around the corner. Nope, it's just this orc. I know I've said meta, I just haven't said in character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because you're a pure human, and then, hi, Mom! Orc lady.
I mean, we saw White Fang hug a small woman that looked like extremely frail in a bar, and I even asked, like, why is he calling her mom? She gave birth
No,
to
she was a
us?
dragonborn.
Oh, she was?
Yeah, she was a crotchety old white dragonborn. Right? No, the other one. No, that's a different one. I'm thinking. Yeah, Mom. She just treats everybody like a kid, though. That one.
Gotcha.
You were right. She was a small human
Yeah,
woman.
'cause
That one.
The other Dragonborn, she was like kind of like, well, it's a good thing that people are being sacrificed,
Yep.
etc. So yeah, I remember that.
We put a kibosh to a lot of that.
Well, you don't know. People are still being. The murderers want the sacrifice. The murderers were the people avoiding the sacrifice.
Oh,
Yeah, We
my
kiboshed
father.
them.
Yeah, you kibosh the murders, as far as you know. So
I don't
yeah,
like the way he said that.
I mean, you just did it an hour ago. You don't know. It's like to the best of your knowledge, you got what everybody was describing: handsome, underdressed man with piercing white eyes. Do you guys blue? Yeah, that's right. Do you guys remember what happened when he went to his Paragon?
His Paragon.
That's the second
Yeah.
phase of his fight.
I remember.
Other than death.
Yeah,
I remember
He
that. I
went-
got my ass kicked.
he went absolutely mental.
He had what looked to be like a white ghost, like wraith like spirit that kind of overlaid over his head
Oh, great.
and body,
Okay.
and
And I
that
carved that shit out.
it screamed as he died, and it seemed to like disintegrate when he died too.
It screamed as he died.
Like it seemed to have died with him, as far as you can judge by dying things.
Someone's gonna get possessed by a wraith now.
Yeah, I
God-
feel it in my
God,
bones.
God damn it! It's gonna be me since I was the one that chopped the dude up.
I mean, if I had to pick somebody for random possession, it probably would be the lowest wisdom. Whoever looks the most stupid, I'll put, because that's what it goes
If I had to pick the most random, I'd pick you. That sounds really biased.
to. I never said
Right,
random.
no,
I said if I had to pick.
Based on this trade.
We all know who you're talking about.
Anyways, moving on. You guys are riding these carts, or at least driving them back towards the general goods that Theo's parents run.
So we're back at East Haven then, right?
Yeah, it takes maybe at most half an hour to get back. You guys maybe get stopped at the gates a little bit more than last time because you're heavily laden, as the wording says. But they know Theo. He's come in and out, so they let you guys through.
Well, I do appreciate you not. I'm not just sorry. I do appreciate you letting us through, gentlemen. You have a great rest of your day.
They nod at you and say, "Make sure to tell your folks we say hi too."
Oh, definitely will. How'd you know that's where I was going?
Kind of the place that most people go when they come back to their city, home.
the way you think. Well, you guys have a great day.
They nod and get back to the gates. The town, much as before, I'm not going to change the map because I don't want to make you guys load for a minute or two. The
Version up.
what?
I just pulled the mini version up.
Yeah, no, that's the nice thing. Like anybody that wants it has those. The town, much like before, isn't too bustling. You guys can push the carts or have them pulled to the shop. I think you as you get there right when your dad is about to head out, Theo. Like he just like is locking up the front door and was about to leave, and he turned around to see you guys pull up.
Hey,
Oh,
Pops.
what's this? You guys leave for several hours and come back looking like a competitor.
Well,
See why you
yeah,
want to leave town
unfortunately-
now?
Yeah, unfortunately, someone decided to jump us, and we won, and this was the reward for winning. Uh, there's a lot of goods in here, so we didn't know if you want to expire or go to waste.
It's gonna take a lot to go through this. You guys better put them in the back. I was about to head out, so if you guys put them in the shed out back, I'll sort them when I get back.
Sounds good. Do you want me to? Is there a space that we? Do you want us to leave any of the dogs here with the sled? So we need 3 of them.
Oh, we could always sell them. We don't need too much. Or I could just hold them for you guys until you get back.
If you could, I'll turn to the rest of the group. How many sleds would you guys like to take? Just one sled might not be able. I mean, we've got 2 large guys, so I think it'd be worth taking 2 separate sleds.
You guys living up here in Icewind Dale, typically with the dogs like they are, each set of dogs could probably drag about 360 pounds worth of.
Oh, jeez.
We need all 3.
Let me double check that.
Because I think me and Neo are heavy boys.
Yeah.
A sled dog can pull 360. So you guys have 6 sled dogs
I'm 280.
on each one. The sled itself, from you guys probably shifting it and moving it, has it weighs about 300. So you have 5 dogs worth of weight that you can drag stuff with, basically.
Yeah, but we don't want to tire them out, so we don't want to overload them.
And each one has room for 1 driver.
You got so how much of the you said each dog can pull how much?
360.
Oh, dang.
Not
Keep
hold, but
dogs.
drag.
Yeah, but that's so really we really only want to ever go up to half that weight anyway. If we don't want to overdo them.
So what's our plans with the dogs then? Are we just gonna like keep 2
I
of
say
them?
we leave. I say we take 2 sleds, and then we leave 1 sled and the set of dogs here. And if Neon rides with me and White Fang rides with me, and then Forgotten Name and whoever else can ride over there, and we kind of split the weight. That would be 500-ish pounds per sled roughly. Because I don't know I didn't actually put a weight from.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, I did 160. My character weighs 161. He's only 5'10". I think that's what it randomly generated for me. That's what it said. So, do you guys want to do it that way, or do you guys want to take all 3?
We can do it that way
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Alright.
then we wouldn't have to feed as many dogs.
Sounds good. So we'll leave the more beaten up sled and the smaller set of dogs out of the 18 there at my father's shop. That way we have the more intact sleds and the
Yeah,
easier dog sleds.
understandable. That sounds fine to me. So you guys do that. You unpack. It probably takes you maybe an hour to unpack everything. Put it in the shed for him. He
How many? I would like to check to see how much we have game supplies to feed and maintain the dogs.
Um,
And if we need to get more, we can while we're at the top.
there's probably a week's worth of dog rations per dog.
That's not so bad.
They probably restock at every like every other town or so. I don't know how much that's going to cost you, but let's see. I'm just doing a random search because I want to know how much rations cost. I think they're only like a gold. But I'm going to for dogs. That's not coming up.
One day of ration is
5 silver.
Yeah.
2 silver per dog then, because I see him as half a person basically. Because it's just like meat and whatnot, or kibble, or whatever you want to get for dogs. So I think that's fine. So yeah. After the hour of dropping off, you now have 2 unladen sleds and 12 dogs. What's the plan next?
Let's go collect our reward.
Yeah, because now that we have the dogs, we should hopefully be able to move a little bit easier through the snow. If not, then at least we get to ride comfortably.
Have
So, yeah.
companionship.
Right.
Yep.
So I'm head out to Bryn Shonder now that we've unloaded everything.
Okay. So let me, because it actually says, let me see what it says, because it talks about having. See if it says here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you right away you notice it's much quicker on dog sled than it is on foot. You make it to Bryn Shonder in about 3.5 hours.
Big difference. Cool. I would like to, when we get to there, try to find a stable to stable them, or a place that we could store them while we're inside the town.
I'm sure they have amenities like that. Like, oh, you're staying in town, put your dog sled here. They probably probably no more than 5 silver to house a sled and a set of dogs.
Okay, so I'll give a gold piece since we have 2 sleds
Yep.
and dogs to
And
the place.
they probably charge more depending on how long you stay, but if you're just checking in, they know where to find you.
Very true. And if not, they have our sled and dogs.
Yeah, exactly. They can then just sell your sled and dogs.
Right.
So, you guys originally found Helen at the tavern here in town. The exact name of tavern was.
Are you talking about Lynn Trollsbane? Is that who you're talking
Yeah,
about?
Flynn, yeah.
Flynn. Okay, I have it in here as Lynn. Flynn.
It's HLIN. Flynn.
Gotcha.
The North Look. Yeah, the North Look Inn. That's where you originally found her. Do you go straight there? Do you go looking for the cloak first?
I am gonna go off and go find my cloak.
If he's gonna go off and do his cloak, then I'll head to the bar.
Okay.
Or to the inn, or whichever exactly it was. Sorry.
So you guys split up, probably close to the door and whatnot. You guys, you head to the North Look. When you get there, you notice the familiar shape of the dwarven lady who gave you the quest sitting at the counter.
I'll walk up to her and sit down. And being in the town, of course, I'm going to order myself a drink first.
Of course, that's
So-
what you do in taverns.
Right, one drink, my. Is it a man or woman?
It's the man you were selling the deal to, reindeer to.
Good man. One drink for me, please.
He looks around. Who goes with Theo?
Oh, I do.
Okay,
Alright.
so he looks up, sees you and White Fang, and see you don't have those two troublemakers of yours with you today. As he gets behind the counter to get you a drink.
You're not wrong there. Definitely troublemakers. Can't tell you how many times they just keep doing stupid things. So yes, thank for the doing stupid things elsewhere.
You trust them to do that unsupervised?
Oh, I'm not there to get in
No.
trouble with them.
I don't know. You guys are kind of. Rumors are starting to put you guys together. I'd be careful.
That's a good point. Yeah, but it won't be a big concern a couple drinks in.
he chuckles to
yeah,
himself
brother.
and slides a drink over to you. It looks at White Fang. Do you want one? I know you put back a few.
Oh yeah, and I need to top off. I take out the gourd, and I need to top off my good friend.
He nods. The scummy stuff off the bottom again.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember. How much do I owe you?
God, you're making me look up prices. I believe it was pretty decently cheap. It was 5th edition. A mug is 4 copper. A gallon is 2 silver.
Well, yeah. Put down 2 silver because I have a problem with drinking. Well,
he
I don't With drinking, I just like the vices of the city.
which include drinking. So he chuckles to himself and puts a gallon pitcher in front of you, and a mug next to it.
So I'll pour it in there and take a nice big old gulp and enjoy it before I turn over to Hlyn and nod, and I'll say, well, we were able to take care of that issue that you were talking about.
Oh, so the knife murders are going to be at an end now.
I do hope so. We left his body in the snow.
I will have to trust you on that till it's proven otherwise.
I can tell you exactly where his body was when we left if you'd like to go and check.
I may do that, but sometimes in this line of work, you do have to learn how to trust certain people. So I'll
Let's
trust
just
you.
say, they beat us up real good.
He's not lying. I almost did not make it.
Well, I am thankful that you guys did.
So, would you like a drink? I did get quite a bit.
No, I was just about to leave. I want to thank you, by the way, for helping those other dwarves at the blacksmith. My people
Oh yeah.
Not a problem.
will be thankful for a while. That was a lot of iron that they could have lost. But as promised, and she puts out a little bag on the counter in front of you. You can keep that all. And if you need anything, send words to the Batterhammer dwarves. You'll be able to find me with them.
Very, very cool.
And she
I
like,
do appreciate it. If you ever need our services again, please try to find us.
oh, like the barkeep told you, rumors are starting to go around about you. I'm sure I'll be able to find you.
Especially with those other guys around.
Easily, my guy.
And
easily.
she puts her payment on the counter for her drink and gets up and heads out after bundling up in her rental gear.
Now, how much did she give us?
100 gold.
100 gold. All right. So divide that up.
That's 20 each with a party of 5.
Because I think everybody said they wanted to hold on to them.
At the moment,
100
that's
gold.
at least the plan.
Yep. So I'll lean over to White Fang. I'm like, well, here's your 20 gold, sir, if you'll like to take it.
This is definitely worth the mortal wounds.
Yeah, I know. When I'm near death, 20 gold pieces. Exactly what the doctor ordered.
It's what keeps me going.
Hey, you
Potion
almost
of
died.
potion of
Keep looking
healing
for
is
going.
only 50 gold. But yeah, so you guys have successfully completed one of the starting quests. Like the actual quests, not like help with things.
Awesome. And after we get the gold, I would like to sit there for a little bit and take a nice take my time drinking my drink and enjoying it.
Okay.
With White Fang.
I'm gonna take this this time to pan over to the other two of our group, Neo and Forgotten Name. You guys are walking through the streets. It's a bit cold for you, Forgotten. Neo is walking in his like chest and bare chest and vest and whatnot that he normally wears. You head straight back to the leather workers shop that you left the cloak at.
Okay.
As you go in, I think you see them put like the finishing touches almost on it. You left a polar bear skin with them, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
So what you see is this beautiful like white fur cloak with on the shoulders 2 sets of bear paws. And it, much like Corey's, it has the hood that goes over your head too. And much like his, when you have the hood up and hiding specifically in snow, you will have advantage. Much like every other magical cloak, it will take an action to pull the hood up if you don't have it up.
Okay.
I think I don't remember, and I'm not looking back. I had you roll to see how much more money you needed. I don't think
I don't remember.
I don't think it was much, so I'll just say 5 more gold.
Okay. So I'll just deduct 5 gold for my thing really quick.
Because that was a session ago, and I don't feel like pulling that up right now and slowing everything down. So yeah. So you now have your own very white cloak.
Woo.
And that's your 2 stealthy people with a way to get advantage in the snow.
Not advantage.
What did I give you?
That's plus your proficiencies.
Oh, expertise basically. Yeah, plus proficiency added. Yes, that's it. So right now it's a +2, and it goes up as you go. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate you.
Yep. Not that I'm one to take away, but I like.
No, overall plus proficiency is better than advantage because it starts off worse, but as you level up, it'll get better. Which I like more. So, is there anything else that Forgotten and Neo would do?
I pay them and thank them for making the cloak, and I comment on how well made that is.
Just make sure to spread our names around places. We need our business in this infernal winter we can get.
Will do.
Yeah.
I just kind of nod while like putting the cloak over myself.
It also helps as part of your cold winter gear because it's very warm. It's not the only gear you need, but it is very warm.
Neat.
But like I said, is there anything else you would like, or are you heading to the end to meet up with them?
I'm heading back to the inn. I do not know what he is doing.
Neo, is there
And
anything
back
you?
to the end.
Okay. So we cut back to your friends at the end enjoying their alcohol. Theo, I think why you guys are enjoying, you've had a couple people walk up to you, like, and just get friendly with you because you know that's the tavern way. Like, they're friendly drunks or whatnot. Why it is though, you hear a rumor that up in Bremen, Bremen, the town up past Targos there, ships on the like boats on the lake have been attacked by some kind of creature,
Nope, can't help you.
and that people could use help up there.
Alright, so I hear rumors that Bremen ships are being attacked by any inclination, rumors, what it might the creature might be.
Kraken.
No, it's nothing.
Hydra.
If it's
Yeah.
an ice kraken, I'm out. I'm out.
No, there's not been seen much of it. At most they see is a form underneath, and like maybe a longer neck as it darts forward to take bites out of the boat.
It's Nessie.
Nessie, got you. Okay.
Are they being attacked when they dock or actually attacked in them?
Why on the lake?
Okay.
Oh, it's weird because they haven't been like sank. They've been attacked and like had to limp back to shore, almost like the thing's not trying to kill them; it's trying to get rid of them.
Like
Okay.
Summoned Nessie, got you.
It's Cthulhu, boys.
Yes, no, they'll come back mad and everything.
Mike, can I ask you for a favor?
Yes, what?
Is there an option for me to add in like the character sheets or an extra sheet in here where I can add so I can just keep running notes instead of constantly putting in the
I
my
can
bio
actually, what I can do, because there's nothing in your thing, I could right-click your sheet, add a handout, and then give you rights to edit it.
Awesome. That would be great.
So that'd be like a notes page.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could. That way you can, like you said, have a notes page.
Actually, you know, I wouldn't mind having one of those. Too.
I'll give each of you guys. It should come up as mysterious notes.
Yep. Awesome.
Ooh,
Thank you.
spicy.
It just makes this to where I can keep a running tab of things and not bog down my
Yeah, no, I understand. Like I said, Nick, I'll give you one. I don't know if you want to use it, but it'll be there for you to use. Because you have already surprised me here, and I love that you're getting into this.
Yeah, all
He's
it's
getting each session he gets better and better.
He did tell me that the first session he was like, I'm not sure about this, but then it started picking up when he got to kill things.
I
yeah,
mean,
that's really pretty much
first
it.
game. Everyone's first game, everything picks up when you start.
Okay, so yeah, you all should have a handout now.
Heck yeah, notes.
At any point, you can hit the edit button and go in there and edit.
Sweet.
especially when you brutally murder things like my dude's been doing.
Dude, you kicked ass last game.
Yeah, you did. I'm hoping I can participate more this time.
Hey, as long as nobody dies, it's not about participation. Everybody gets a trophy. Remember that.
Everybody participates in their own way. If it's a cheerleader, it still participates.
Exactly. You
Yeah,
so
but you see, a bard would actually.
you were
actually be more
valuable.
useful than me.
Hey, I would like you to know, Right Fang, that you were a valuable meat shield, and nobody can take that away from
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd at least feel like to be a meat shield that does damage.
you.
I mean,
That-
me and Corey like did cover fire for a minute, so
and then you soaked
Rained
up like
down a lot.
5 attacks. So there you go.
Barely survived,
it-
but
It took
okay.
like 2 attacks to bring down Gavin, and then 3 to bring down Corey. It was fine. Alright. Anyways, as you hear those rumors and friendly drunks and cheering in the the tavern or whatnot, that's when our two friends Neo and Forgotten come in to see. White Fang's not like shit faced because he has a tolerance, but Theo is very much looks like he's at that I'm enjoying myself phase of drinking.
Woo! Party.
And that's what you guys walk into the tavern at.
Let's get that Armstrong flex going.
But you know what? No.
What am I gonna do with you guys?
It is getting a bit late, so you guys could rest now. Like, not a bit late. It's probably in the afternoon, so you guys could probably, if you want to, get to another town and rest. If you wanted to leave, or if you had other plans here.
I mean, I'm good either way if we stay or go.
Because you got what you needed here. You heard rumors about a couple of different cities, I think, at this point.
Yeah, someone's stealing stuff in my hometown. There's talk of missing kids and giant wolves. I don't know where exactly, but
I
do know
sent
they're
it
a thing.
all to you in DMs, so if I go to the DMs and look at you, I can tell where. How far down is there? Boom. Looking up, it's petty thefts in Koenig. Dogan Holds has missing youngsters and bigger white wolves there. And Goodmead had stolen casks of mead. From the rumors that you got. Then there's the Bremen rumor that Theo just got.
Okay, so 4 things we have to check.
I say we do youngsters.
Oh yes, I have to agree with that.
Save the youngsters.
So the
Yeah,
youngsters were in Dogan's Hole.
I gave everybody their 20 gold too,
I need to add that before I forget.
and I still have the 20 on me, but that's because Iraq is not here right now.
I can just give it to him because, like I said, this is Borderlands style where he's there but not there. That way you don't have to. Or if you want to hold it for, like, the flavor of it.
Mark the Red.
Yeah. Exactly, Mark the
God.
Red.
Has you guys seen that?
I don't think all of them have. I know me and Kelly did. I don't know if these guys have seen the D&D movie.
Wait,
Yes.
movie?
I have
There's
not.
several movies. There's, in fact, another movie being made right now.
Oh yes, and
I
am.
know there was like a 1980s like animation thing for it. But I didn't
Oh
know
yeah,
there
the
was-
animation's pretty good. If you like cheesy.
I'll have to get the link afterwards and send it to people to watch off because it's a YouTube thing. And basically what he's talking about is Mark the Red, which a guy didn't show up, so his characters just kind of stood there, off to the side, just standing
He
there.
was dragged 20 feet behind the party.
Yep.
Just imagine
While
some
we
dude
are
like,
in town, I do have the leather-bound book and the potion, which I need to get identified. Those both have asterisks next to it because I don't know what it is. I don't
Okay.
know what the leather-bound book is and potion because I don't have a way to identify them.
So,
And I would also like to go. Are they covered sleds?
they probably had tops on with the goods.
Okay. I
Nice.
also want to go hit another general goods store. I want to get a couple. Or I want to. We don't have to role play it. I'm just gonna go get another 2-person tent. Because I don't
Okay.
think they have anything bigger than that.
So go ahead, subtract money and grab that. Yeah, I don't know if they have more than 2-person, but having a second one helps because that should be everybody that might want to be in a tent while one person's watching.
We need to get a porta-fort.
Porta-foot. Yeah, no, not happening. What?
Fine.
Probably not happening. It depends if it's hidden somewhere in this module. Well, I haven't seen it. Either way,
Which
you
I doubt.
you can get the tent. You'd be surprised. There's some random stuff in here. You then was able to. You wanted to check for identifier. So let me double check something because it did say something.
Nah, I forgot it, and I had it. You're welcome.
Takes a tent is 2 gold, so I'll give him another tent.
1 minute.
So yeah, knowing what you know, in Brent Shanda, you do know that there are a couple people you could go to, but they do charge for the use of their magics.
Well, does our sorcerer who is in the group, does he have the ability to identify these?
Let me see, cause that will help, cause he can mark the red into identifying. I don't know if he does though.
Blood, death.
Yeah, no, he has blood that comes out of his eyes. Does that count?
Oh no, I'm just saying, when they automated mark the red.
No, he does not at the moment. Plus, he doesn't have the material components for it.
Depending on the price, I would like to get identified, but if it's super expensive, I will just risk it.
Yeah, for the I think what you find is
Well, the potion, you take a taste of the potion and identify?
technically, I believe during a short rest you can.
Okay, so I worry about the potion if it's expensive, but the book, there's no way I would be able to understand it.
So what you find is probably maybe you find him in a library or something. You probably find like an elven magic caster of some kind who offers to check out the book, and if it needs identifying, they will it will cost 25 gold.
I'm okay.
But they could take a look at the book and tell you what they can tell without identifying.
That would be okay, but that's expensive. Meta-wise,
At this point in our lives, yeah.
Well, meta-wise, that's incredibly. I know that magic is expensive, but a ritual costs. They do a ritual, but no one has the ability to ritual cast right now. So.
I think I do.
Now, yeah. But we'll explain that at your rest, because I have something set up for that. Where do you have that book so I can remember where it? Leatherbound bird. Oh yeah, okay. I remember. Looking over it, the magic user looks up at you and is like, there's not much that you need to identify about it except for being able to tell what kind of magic's in it, because this seems to be a wizard's spell book.
Well, I am not a wizard. Is that something that you guys would buy?
I don't
Can
personally.
Take it somewhere and buy it?
There might be somebody to buy it at somewhere. I wouldn't know where to point you at though. Your best bet is probably still in this town. I'd say either hold on to it until you hear something, or maybe ask around at some point.
Well, I do appreciate the information because I have no idea what this was. So thank you.
Without properly knowing what spells are in it, though, you won't know how much you're getting as a deal.
That's understandable. If I need to figure out if I am going to sell it, I'll make sure to get it properly appraised first.
He nods back at you and says, "Hope you the best of luck." And goes back to his studying. Yeah. So you now know you have a spell book of some kind. Like I said, there's probably 6 hours left of day. If you wanted to, depending on what you guys want to do. Probably more like 5 now after checking for those 2 items.
I'd like to ask if I can, all my old monk weapons, can I just convert that to
yeah, you could just
bone armor?
You can convert it back to gold. You might get something for that, like depending on what his dad finds.
Okay.
Before you just buy, I don't want to make you waste money, so you could have the money back for it.
Hey, it's fine. I was just looking for a way to give him a little more survivability.
Oh no, I understand. I mean, you can still do that if you want. You just and try to sell afterwards if something like that happens. For the time being.
Mm.
I will leave that decision up to you. It is okay if you want to. You could just change it on your
I'll
sheet.
wait. I
Uh,
got what's it called? I got wild shapes. It's all good.
Okay. So, once again, what's the group feelings?
Well, I
Youngsters, I
realized
heard.
I am very tipsy and I went to go have that conversation, so I'm pretty sure that went a lot different in my head than it did in person.
Oh yeah, no, the guy was a gentleman in your head. In real life, he was rude as everybody else saw him as rude as hell because you weren't willing to pay for him. But doesn't matter
He was
what.
really nice to me. That's how I perceived
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
I am going to wander back and request a room.
Okay. Room for the night probably cost. I think I said a gold before. Uh, so yeah, a gold will get you a one room with like 2 beds for the night. Depends if you guys want to share or not.
I'll bunk with Neo.
You
I
guys
don't think
sleep with the
anyone can
window
handle-
open, like Neanderthals.
Right, Neo?
If
I
forgotten name would like to board with me, he's more than welcome to.
I'm just like trailing after him, like behind him on the stairs, make sure he doesn't fall backwards.
I am not that drunk.
You say as you met
Just tumbling
you
down.
keep as you walk up the stairs saying that you keep going like you're stepping upstairs at the top of the stairs and stumble a little bit.
Well, someone shouldn't be illusionary these damn steps up here.
Sure,
which one
buddy,
of them?
you got this.
Hey, I didn't know you were a wizard. What are you doing to me?
Don't tell the others.
Secretly a wizard.
So yes,
You're a wizard, forgotten.
you've just forgotten.
Yep.
So yeah, you
My real name's Harry. I didn't tell you guys for a reason.
you
This is a
got
completely different campaign.
yeah. Welcome to Hogwarts. But you guys
Well, this wouldn't be Hogwarts. This would be crap. What's the other one that has
It's the American one, right?
No, the snow one. It's the one that's actually in the 5th book.
I don't remember
The
the other
Russian
name.
one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically the Russians. You don't do magic. Magic does you. So as you guys all sleep, one of you guys has a dream. White Fang, as you are laying in bed, you feel almost like a breeze go over you. It stirs you awake, and when you look up, instead of being in the room where Neo, the bed, it looks to be like in the middle of like a frozen glade.
Okay.
As what do you like?
Does this feel familiar?
As you're thinking back, you do have a feeling of deja vu, not about the area, but it really kicks in as you hear the sound of an owl, and as you hear it, you turn to look at it, and you see an owl sitting on a branch, looking at you. As you watch it, it hops off the branch and it slowly begins shifting forms until it looks like a human now. A hooded human. You cannot see their face, though you know this person. This person, in fact, has saved your life before. It is the one that's responsible for you being who you are now.
I'm in stunned silence. I've been looking for this person, and there they are.
The person
And
yes.
yeah, and it just be like that. It'd be like, you're searching for somebody, and then suddenly they appear. You're just dumbfounded.
Yeah, the person's like, greetings. I guess I should use the name you're using now, White Fang.
Yeah,
I-
that's the moniker I currently go by.
I am glad to see that you are well, though. I just I was coming to make sure that my gift was not taken away from you in such short time.
No, I almost reached my end, but I got through it.
I felt nature told me. I felt it. That's why I not so much visited you. This is but a dream. Neither one of us are actually in this glade. And they look around though. No matter how they shift, their face is always in the shadows of the cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Tell me, I sense uneasiness in you. What's wrong?
I just... I've made new friends, and I find I'm unable to help them as much as I wish I could.
You now have one of the things that you lacked before, and you're scared to lose it.
Yes.
Well, I can understand that. Though, tell me, what are you willing to do to keep your new friends safe?
I'm willing to do what it takes. They help me. I've helped them. And honestly, if anybody can stop this cursed winter, I believe it's this group of fools I'm with right now.
Very well. The gift I gave you has only been partially used. Nature itself can and always will be part of you, if you let it. Though I warn, it is not a process that can be reversed easily. Once you let the nature in, it may overwrite some of your past, but it can give you the power that you need.
I'll accept that.
Very well. And the druid begins shifting back into owl and flies off. And as he does, a snowflake, single large snowflake, falls from the sky and lands on your snout. And it's right then that you wake up. As you actually wake up, it's still dark. It's still the middle of the night. But everything about you feels different. You don't feel like your old self. You feel more like the one that saved you.
I just, as I get up, I'm trying to make sure not to wake and yell.
Oh, he's
And,
probably snoring.
I'm rather
you still got to give him his, don't want to be rude.
beauty.
And I'd just head out, I'd get ready, I'd realize that my body has changed, not as strong, but my mind has been reinforced. So on, so forth. And I'm just gonna try and get used to it.
Very, very interesting. Very interesting. You feel parts of your you feel almost feelings about your new powers, like instincts almost, but are unsure of what they will lead to.
Well,
So, and that is the only thing that happens at night, unless you have something else you would like to continue with during the night.
Oh no. I'm fine.
Okay. So at the end, everybody wakes up from their nice long rest. Everybody has full HP, full spell slots if you used any, half your hit dice rounded up back.
So next long rest, I get my full hit back.
Yeah, you get the other half.
The other one.
Yes.
Ooh, you looking? See if I was right or something?
No, I'm looking at something else.
Oh, alright.
But anybody have anything they want to do in the morning?
I'm just checking over the new frost blade that I have. Like, that's basically just what I'm doing right now.
Huh. Anybody else have anything they want to do in the morning? If it's a nice restful night.
I wanted to check the potion during my rest.
Yes, yes. What's the tag next to it? What's the name I told
Asterisk.
you? Okay.
You just said asterisk, I believe.
Yeah, no, that's just to remind me where to look for it.
Okay.
Uh,
And then we only get back one hit dice because it's rounded down, correct?
oh, I round up.
Oh, okay.
Whip
So,
hit
like,
dice specifically, because otherwise you could get screwed on it at lower levels. Um. Oh, So as you taste and stuff, I think what you do with this potion is you drip a drop on your finger. Very irresponsible when acid is a thing, but you do so and your index finger disappears.
ooh.
Oh. Oh,
Wait, what?
that's
Sorry,
that's
I couldn't
spicy.
hear
You now know you have a potion of invisibility. Let me just go down here, and actually I'll just hit this.
Make fighting those Yetis a lot easier now, huh?
Yeah, you know,
It
should totally
the
go
container
back and-
actually looks empty, but feels as if it holds liquid.
Awesome.
So, anybody, you were testing the potion. Gavin, anything you do?
Not really, no.
Okay, so you guys all wake up then after the testing of the potions, after all that. I believe the children in need at Dogan's Hole
Yes.
were
Most
the
definitely.
main concern.
So, we're heading there now then, right?
Yes.
That would be my assumption. Now, let me do some quick maths to find out how you need to get there. So I
Well,
believe it.
clearly we gotta travel.
No, I'm doing the timing though.
I'm I'm just messing with you.
So, okay, I have the timing down. So, you guys take off right in the morning, like after breakfast, or is there anything else in town you need to do?
There was, what I know of another place. I want to walk around and see if anyone, because the person mentioned the book, and there might be a place here that can actually identify it or do other means to it for it. But she also talked about holding on to it. So I think I would talk to the group and see what they would like. Should I try to figure out more information, or should we hold on to it to see if it ever comes up? Because maybe someone's missing it. You know what I mean? So I would like to ask the group what.
Well, you clearly know whose book it was.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it wasn't stolen in the first place.
Yeah.
you asking me? Asking us now?
Yeah. Sorry. Yes, in character, I was asking if you guys
Oh,
want me to hold on to the book, or if we should try to go get it
Um,
identified and try to sell it or something.
I feel
I
like
think we should
hold on to it.
Yeah, hold on to it. Let a rock take a look at it when he's not a zombie.
Yeah, when he wakes back up from his internal slumber.
So I'm getting the census of hold on to it for now.
Yep.
Okay. So I did the math to get to if you go straight, you will need to take breaks for the dogs. But counting the breaks for the dogs, you probably could get to Dogan's Hole in about 7 hours.
Wait, you said that we're just making a beeline from British Chandra to.
That's
Dogan's
taking the
Hole, right?
roads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
wi-
I think we should take the roads just to be safe, especially since we have the dogs.
Yeah.
you also stop at Good Meat if you want, but you could just bypass the town if you want to just go straight for Dogan's.
I, we don't need to hit good meat, do we? I don't think there was anything.
They were just missing like a cask of meat. Wasn't that it?
Yes, and we can wait.
That's right. We're going. We're going to
come
save
first.
the kids. Yep, kids first. Let's go. Roll out. Transform and roll out.
Optimus Prime rolling out.
I want to make sure that I have the right.
I just noticed this, but there is no music.
No, there is. I hear it. It's just a bit quieter.
Oh no!
It's on Discord.
Don't tell me.
It sounds like chanting.
It's just peaceful background music.
Oh, I have it muted. I'm an idiot.
I mean,
Happens.
Your words, not ours.
At least
I am an idiot.
wait, where was it? Make sure the youngsters are. I'm just trying to find because I have one. I'm trying to make sure I didn't mix the youngsters up in there, which it doesn't looks to be. I just don't know where I got the youngsters part of that. It might be some from my other thing. Either way, yes. Brain says it is that one I had. So that one. Yeah. Okay. So 7 hours later, you guys are at. You guys arrive at Dogan's Hole. As you approach it, though, probably Theo notices this with his passive. You see from the woods maybe like these eyes staring back out at you as you go by.
Can I make a survival check to see if the style eyes, because everything reflects
Yeah.
reflect different in light, and or anything like that. So if there's anything like that, like, can I take survival to see if I can maybe have an idea of what they were?
Yeah, go ahead. They look like wolf eyes. Wolf eyes.
Okay. But they're not coming after us.
Not so much as you're entering, no.
Okay. I'll pass that information along that I feel like I saw wolf eyes as we were entering the town.
But yeah, Mike, as
Could
you said
be.
the word wolf eyes, my dog kind of like yipped for a second.
There you go.
Had to reach up.
He knows. Ha! That's funny. So, as you get and you see, and let me switch over to that map specifically, Delgan's Hole, because as you get here, and let me actually tell it that you're allowed to see on this map.
I can see clearly now.
That the dynamic lighting
Let the
is gone.
fog- Oh god.
Yeah, now that the dynamic lighting is gone, you can see clearly.
Wow, that was much better than both me and yours.
Map, and then let me go to the map and tell that this needs to be at the back. There. So, you guys arrive at town, and first thing I think you guys see is as you head from Goodmead and like head probably around this area here, you see a bunch of people with like going about, not so much panic, but like they have jobs to do, almost like almost bunched together as if for safety.
Okay.
Uh, that's what you mainly notice when you come up. What's the first thing you guys do?
Well, let's.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say let's just go to our information points and gather up some of that juicy info.
Yep, sounds good. So basically, that means Whitefang and I will.
Of
Yeah.
course, you guys would go to the bars. That's guys' favorite place. You know though that this is a smaller town. There actually isn't any like taverns. There's probably an inn, but there's no place to just only get shit faced, for lack of a better word.
There's only places to get shit faced and fall over into a bed.
Yeah, basically. There might be a small inn that visitors stay at, but there's not like inn where the people can unwind in, but there's no real true taverns.
So then, knowing that there's no real taverns, anything like that, I will keep my drinking to a responsible amount, but I would still go to the bar.
Okay. Does everybody go to the tavern with him?
I go with him and do my usual like bar hopping.
Okay. There's not much bar hopping to do in this town. It's a one bar kind of town.
Well, I mean like how I usually go from like table to table, and then to the counter.
I love how his DoorDash got here right now.
Man, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been like an hour.
I assume it's his DoorDash.
It's
Or
usually what it is. Either that or he's taking the dog out.
yeah, maybe Bear. Either way, from what you guys gather, I think instead of what you guys gather, you hear people talking in the tavern. You basically the gist of it is you get those eyes that Theo saw belong to these wolves, these huge wolves that've been onsetting like onslaughting the town. Basically, different people you talk to in the tavern tell you different things. One of the locals with small misshapen ears comes up to you. I don't know why the Maja wants to make fun of his ears, but that's what they're doing. And says, "Don't know how many, but them wolves are big as horses." Another one with another local with pointed teeth this time lets you guys know they know words and got a mighty vocabulary. Third one who bears more than a passing resemblance to the other two, says, by thrones and stones, they caught fair Syl and her lovely brother Finn the other day. And then a woman that looks similar to them, it looks like they're all part of the same family, says, dang winter wolves, say they ain't giving them back till the town coughs up a king's ransom in food and gold. This town barely got enough to feed its own, and there ain't no gold. Ain't no one's allowed to leave town. Them wolves vow to kill anybody who tries. And that's the gist of what you got by drinking in tavern.
Okay, this does sound weird, but for some reason I'm thinking of the book version of Dracula where he just like turns into a wolf, and it's basically a dire wolf.
That's because in actual lore, vampires can turn into wolves just as well as bats.
That's terrible.
Okay, meta-wise, I feel like that with that being said, we're dealing with like either vampires or really intelligent, high constitution werewolves.
You don't know either or.
Or druids.
Could be druids. It could be a plethora of things. Because this is D&D and magic exists, so...
I know, and I hate that, like, it could be any one of those options, and I'm not prepared for any of them.
Then again, it could be an option that you have no idea about.
I hate that you're right about that.
Basically, though, what you get from talking with them, though, is they urge you to talk to the speaker before doing anything. Because now you guys are stuck here, according to them.
Yay.
Oh, that's not gonna fly.
Because until this problem is solved, the wolves swore to kill anybody that tried to leave.
I'll be right back, guys. I need to use the restroom.
Alright, we'll be here.
Yeah. Or we'll all be gone, who knows?
Maybe.
It was all a dream.
This is a horrifying picture one of my other Discord shared with me. But yes, is there anything you two specifically do, or are we waiting for them two to get back?
I think we're just waiting on them to get back.
Okay.
Everybody waits on me.
Oh no, we didn't wait on you. We just went. Go ahead. I'll fill in Corey with what he missed.
Alright.
So Corey, basically they went to the tavern, found a family of 4 that, to sum it up, said, the wolves are as big as horses. They can talk. They carried around several people, and unless the town gives them a king's ransom and food and gold, they aren't giving them back.
You're facing werewolves.
That's what Gavin guessed. I am not saying anything. I will tell you to stoke the idea. There is lycanthropy in this module.
Change my class to, have the werewolf. I can't think what it's called now.
What's up?
The Matt Mercer class. Blood Hunter.
Oh, Blood Hunter. That, and I also have a specific werewolf class, if you remember. The Afflicted.
Okay, now that I think about it, I'm thinking of the Balverines from Fable 3.
I love the Balverines! And to be fair, they're in Fable 1 and 2 as well.
Well, yes, but in 3 they actually show like an actual constitution of where like they're actually able to speak while in wolf form. As to where in 1 and 2 they're just like, oh yeah, hey, here's a werewolf.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically what happened while you weren't here. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, like I said, my food got here, and I'm muting myself.
I guessed as soon as you walked away. I'm like, oh, his DoorDash must be here. So also those 4 family members recommended before you do anything rash to speak to the speaker, Edgar Dermot, before trying to help or anything.
Okay. Okay, I would like to speak with him then. But we can make forever.
I'm just gonna wait on the two to get back, and then we can go and speak with them.
I'm back. By
I
the way.
am returned.
Okay, so you both are back. So, upon hearing information, I believe the consensus from at least Corey is that you need to go and speak to the speaker. Is that correct? Is that what everybody wants to do?
Yeah, we need to figure out what's going on.
Okay. So, the speaker's house, they point you to. And when you get there, let me double check what race the speaker is real quick.
She is very clearly a full-size orc.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. You've caught me. It's actually his mother.
Dun, dun, dun.
Mom, I didn't know you were here. I'm guessing she's human because it doesn't tell me. So normally that's what these monsters assume, that they're
First
human.
off, that's racist.
Tell that to Wizards of the Coast, not me. Do you want a lawful evil tiefling?
Yes.
Because they have
Yes.
those too.
I'm fine with the tiefling.
It might just be a random tiefling then. Probably blue skin, like one of the ice tieflings. So you walk in and you see her look up at you guy and just sigh. Like, we just lost two and now we have more mouths to feed. Well, I hope you guys are strong enough to pull your own weight around here. Barely have enough food as it is.
Yeah, question about that. What's going on?
Those damn wolves stopping us from leaving. We're surviving on lake water. First they come and take those two teenagers and then promise us they're still alive. But I know them. Wolves probably killed them as soon as they got out of sight. I ain't giving nothing up to them. Not when we don't have enough for ourselves.
Oh, I can believe that. Oh, what makes these wolves so volatile?
No idea. That one day, they came up and they just demanded goods and whatnot. When we
What
didn't,
used to?
when we didn't listen to them, because why would you listen to what we assumed were just animals? Though they could talk, they're still just animals. They caught some of our youngsters as they got away from town, and now they're, if they're not dead, they're as good as dead.
Yeah, we heard rumor and came to investigate, and we had no idea the wolves were sentient. Well, sentient in the traditional sense of being able to talk. When did this all start?
Not long ago. It's hard to tell time nowadays.
Tell me about
Not being
it.
able to leave town and with these infernal winters.
It never ends, but hopefully things will change soon.
Hopefully. Well, I'm not gonna tell you what to do until you start taking food from me. If you want to deal with them, you're welcome to deal with them, but I think it's a lost cause.
Why is that?
Because they have no bargaining chips. It's clear that they killed the teenagers, and without them, they're not going to get the gold or money they want until one of the other of us Uh, like leave town.
I'm. What do you guys think?
I say it wouldn't hurt going and seeing who we're dealing with.
Agree. If they are sentient and they can talk, maybe they can be negotiated. Definitely don't want this to happen to anyone. It works. Unfortunate as it is not still a law. So it can still be prevented from happening again. So I think
Theo
it's
on
worth
that.
going to talk.
I'm with Theo on this one.
Um, when we leave, though, I would like to talk to the group, but I want to be away from the speaker when we talk.
Okay, you guys can leave the hut and get away from people to talk.
I'm not saying that this is a bad thing, especially with
Corey,
small
you're breaking
towns
up,
like
man.
this. Is this any better?
A little
That
bit.
sounds better for me.
Hold on. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had unplugged and replugged. Um, so what I was saying was, in the small towns, this isn't completely unheard of, but I feel like his readiness just to say it's okay, they died, it's whatever, it's kind of a little off-putting. That's really, he's just okay, they
Yeah.
died, and who cares if it happens again because it's going to keep killing off the kind of a real crap thing for a speaker to say. So I
Yeah,
really don't.
a village elder shouldn't act that way.
Right, exactly.
It
So either
wasn't.
I
I'm gonna tell you guys this in general because I am bad at portraying voices and whatnot. It wasn't so much that they didn't care that people were dead; they assumed that they were dead, and that nothing they do was going to change that.
okay. So they just
Uh,
So
accepted
it
the
was more like
fact.
a dooming
they
type of deal.
accepted that they were dead instead of like it wasn't so much that they're like, oh, who cares that these youngsters are dead? It's more like there's nothing we can do. It's a foregone conclusion.
I gotcha. Um, but who's not to say this won't happen again? So I think we need to go talk. But be prepared for a fight just in case stuff does hit the fan, though.
Yes, most definitely.
So you guys plan on going looking for the wolves?
Um,
I think so.
We honestly don't have much else to do.
I was double checking with the group. I don't want to assume.
but
Uh,
when we head out, I don't. I,
you're breaking up. You might need to
You're breaking up
disconnect, reconnect.
real bad.
Oh,
Corey?
at a game, by the way, Mike.
Different?
It's
You
fend
might
for
need to
yourself.
disconnect and reconnect. And what, Nick?
It's fend for yourself night.
Okay, that's fine. I'll make some ramen after I'm done.
DoorDash and Taco Bell to me.
You didn't order me some? How dare you?
I did.
Is this any better?
Seems better. So what were you
Okay.
saying at the end of that?
Um, oh, we have to find stabling for the sleds. I didn't know if we did that when we got here. If possible, and then also I would like to don the cloak that I have to give me my additional to stealth. Also, when we're take a hit, just so I can scout,
Okay.
make sure we're not getting surrounded.
There's probably additional store. I'm gonna assume that every town, no matter how small, has at least some place you guys could pay money. The smaller the town, maybe the more it costs. So maybe it's a gold per sled set here.
All right, I'll pay
Uh,
the 2 gold.
so yeah, so you have that
I
taken.
definitely want my. I definitely want Beacon Open Storm, Clips and Gaia. My dogs to be good.
Okay.
I can
So
go through and name them.
you're 100% gonna give me names later, aren't you?
No, the names are right there. The names are Beacon, Odin, Storm, Aura, Eclipse, and Gaia. It's in my mystery notes.
Okay. Remember that those don't update until you exit editing, and if you crash while you're mid-edit, it will erase everything.
I've already exited editing.
Okay. So I wanted to
That's
make
good to
sure
know.
you guys had that as knowledge that that is a thing.
That's good to know. Thank you.
So, what do you guys do to try to find these wolves then?
Well, I would try to track them with footprints or broken branches, anything tracking that a hunter would do.
Uh,
I
so,
am gonna
survival
try and feel like what they would do.
well, lucky for both of you guys,
Actually,
I
hold on. Oh, sorry. No, my apologies for interrupting you. But I'm going to try to use my awareness because they said they're large, and so they're humanoid. Because if they would ping on my primary awareness.
you don't get any humanoid feeling outside of town.
Means the sentient wolves murder them all.
That seems a bit hostile, Nick. Though once you guys reach the outskirts of town, from like the wood line, Theo, you see, uh, one of the wolves, with a limp in the back leg, whimpering like a pitiful dog. You can tell just by looking at the male wolf. It is bigger, uh, but I need an insight check from you. It looks like it isn't really able to do you much harm. It looks injured, and it looks almost like it needs help.
So what I'll head. But I'm gonna tell everybody to prepare back. He does attack.
So if he does attack back.
Until, until he attacks me, do not attack.
Okay. Until he attacks, do not attack.
Until yeah,
I was about to say.
until I get aggroed and attacked by the wolf or another party member or another thing, then attack. But don't do anything until something agitative happens. But be prepared just in case something does happen. And I am
Alright.
going to walk up. I'm going to have my bow in hand, but it's not going to be neat. There's no arrow in it. It's just sitting there in hand. And I'm going to try to approach the wolf, not as low menace as possible from me.
As you get closer, the wolf looks straight at you and speaks up to you. In common, speaks to you. Oh, thank God one of the villagers came out. I've been scared to enter town. They seem so hostile to us. But I'm in need of help.
What happened?
My master, a frost giant nearby that lives nearby, the one who kidnapped the townspeople that they blamed on us. He routinely kicks us, and I feel like he really hurt me this time. And I've been trying to get the attention of townspeople, but they seem frightened of us. I guess I don't blame them of us being as big as we are.
I'm going to get closer. Is okay. I need to be able to inspect what happened.
Yeah, go ahead, though, please. I should be able to heal, but well enough. I came to get help for those poor children that my master kidnapped.
All right. Well, let's take care of you first. That way you can lead us, because you look like you're limping. So I need to be able to see what happened. If there's something that I can do. So when I get close, does something happen as I get close?
Nothing particularly happens. Maybe the wolf shies away from you a little bit, but you're able to inspect the injury. I need a medicine check. You can't quite see a reason. Like, obviously the wolf is limping, but you can't quite feel like find a reason why. Like it, like
but-
when you went to inspect it, maybe it like flinched or something. You're like, oh, I don't want to inspect it too much. Something along that lines. You can't really identify a clear reason.
I am going to tell the wolf that first off, I'm gonna ask the wolf if he has a name.
Yes, my name is Kuran.
Well, my name is Theo. I am not the best at medicinal uses for anything and checking things. I'm going to see if I can get one of my friends over there who might be a
I
little bit better than
it
and he's gonna know more than me.
it's fine. I can make it back. I can lead you back to where he is. I He's hurt me like this before. I've always heard in the past. I couldn't take it no more. Those poor children, and him abusing me and my. Is it brother? I just want to make sure it's brother. Yeah, it's me and my brother. I couldn't stand it.
I'm going to stand up rather slowly, not quickly, and wave everybody to come up to us.
Is everything okay, Theo?
Um, so he says, or so that Corin wants to be able to take us to the children that have been kidnapped. He said his master, which is a frost giant, is the one that actually kidnapped, not him. And I believe his brother is what you mentioned, right?
Yeah, the frost giant abuses both me and my brother. Yes.
He is limping. I was not able to find anything wrong with him, but I'm not the best at doing anything with medicine. It is not my forte. So if anybody has the ability, just to double check before we go.
Let me take a look.
Okay. So while he's doing that, I'll fill everybody in with what Corin said to me. That way everybody is caught up and in the loop.
Go ahead and give me a medicine check of your own. Do you want me to roll it for you?
I think I got it. Let me see.
Yes. Much like him, you have a better grasp of like medicinal and whatnot on them, but much like Theo, you really can't see a reason why it's limping. Uh, in fact, now that you're up here with it, I want an insight check from you. You DC, so I'll roll it for you if you want.
Insight?
Yes.
Much better than my 6.
I don't know if it's because of the combination with medicine or whatnot, but you personally, in fact, let me. There. So I whispered to you in roll 20. I could send it to you in Discord if you want, if you can't see it in roll 20.
I cannot.
Okay.
All I have is my last insight roll.
Yeah, I think you disconnect it. You keep like popping it in and out for me, so I'll just boom. Discord is easier because I know it will get to you eventually.
I'm gonna say something in Druidic. I'm gonna say you're not really hurt, are you?
Let me. I don't. God dang it, they don't have. The thing I hate about some of these is they don't think of everything. Um. And because of that, I have to make assumptions. Oh, they do. Oh, okay. Okay. See something. Trying to find out if animals understand Druidic. I see you accidentally clicked disguise self.
I did.
Not you.
Oh.
I don't know if animals can understand Druidic. Think they might get.
Google it.
I did Google it. That's the problem.
Did you look up 5th edition?
Yeah. I specifically 5e animals understanding Druidic question mark. I don't see anything. So I guess this is one of those that there's no real rule whether they should or shouldn't. I don't think. Actually, I think the specific here is Druidic. What does Druidic as a language say?
Druidic is the secret language of the Druids.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
You and others who know the language automatically spot it. Others, blah, blah, blah. It's the secret language of Druid, so I don't actually think it would understand it. Specifically because it's not a Druid. It just kind of like perks its ears at you because it understands that you're saying something, but it doesn't quite understand.
I'm just kind of imagining like a dog, like when it's confused, just like cocking its head like with one ear up, like it
Yeah.
knows, but it doesn't.
Maybe it whimpers again as if it's in pain.
Shoot. What languages do everybody know again? Does anyone know Draconic like me?
I think that's yours because you have it as like a race ability.
Yeah, he's just wondering if other people might.
I have Common, Elvish, and that's it. Oh, and Thieves can't, or other thieves.
Theo might be able to understand you.
Does he know Draconic?
Feel you. I heard something, but if you're saying something now, no.
Yeah.
There you go. He does know Draconic.
I guess it would be sort of like a crapshoot then, if any of my teammates knew it, because of the delicacy of the situation. I'd say in Draconic that the wolf is faking his injuries, hoping somebody understands.
No problem.
I can't hear Corey.
He's switching headsets.
Yeah.
This one seems to have given out.
I just got my food, by the way.
Then you still didn't give me mine.
Well, you haven't cooked yours.
What? You should have ordered some for me, Nick. I'm nice to you. I cooked dinner for you yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
But what about today?
I'm DMing for you.
What about second breakfast?
They didn't get woke up this morning. You let me
But,
sleep until 9 o'clock today.
That's because I had to go to work. Some of us can't be bums.
Ooh.
I don't work on weekends, and apparently Fridays, no.
I worked the next 9 days straight.
I work up
Waffle House hates you.
No,
Thursday.
I'm the most well-paid one there, other than management.
Oh, no, I mean, they value you as an employee, but they hate
It's-
you as a human.
No, because I picked up Thursday because I told them that I needed money. So they actually gave me an extra day that I wouldn't have had. Let's see, Coy?
How's this? Can you guys hear me?
I can.
Yeah.
So yes, I know common, giant, primordial, draconic, and sylvan.
So yes, he said in Draconic that the wolf is faking its injury.
So I'll ponder for a second, and then I'll respond back. Can you tell if anything else is awry, or do you think he's probably trying to lure us somewhere?
I don't think my insight score gave me much more than that, right?
Yeah, it's more just that. Obviously, he's trying. Like, this is just something you guys know from him speaking in general, that he was trying to lead you to the cabin anyways. He said that his master was there with the children, and that his master abused both him and his brother, and the only thing that your insight said basically was you caught him in the lie of faking an injury, basically. Maybe he didn't whimper or whine when you grabbed his leg in a certain spot. That give it away, something like that.
Should we call him out on it, or should we follow him back knowing there's going to be a fight now?
It's definitely a trap. But there's only one way for us to find where it is. Sorry for interrupting you there.
I'm kind of at a toss-up between the two. Like, if we stay here, then we don't know when we're going to get another actual legit lead to the wolf's den. But
Well, what you're saying here between the two of you, unless you guys know Draconic, you don't understand what they're saying. So this is just meta, giving them what you think it meta-wise. Just making sure that's a clear distinction for the chat watching. We also lost Joseph for a second, but now he's back.
that is eaten.
Oh. I'm back.
Yeah, I know. So, anything you say, if we, how Gavin was just saying, how if you don't follow this up, who knows about the next lead? That's just meta talk, not character, is what I was making sure.
So I'm going to ask White Fang if we should just follow him, or if we should see why he's lying to us, and then if he takes off, we follow him.
I say we ask him why he was lying, and if he does take off, we'll make chase.
What do you think of that, Corey? Or Theo?
I agree. I'll let you do the investigating though, because you were able to see through it and I was not. And if you need anything, if you look, do you want to speak back to me in Draconic, or would you like to give me a subtle head nod, knowing, and you can tell me instead of us talking back and forth, knowing that something's going on, we can do a non-verbal cue.
Yeah, non-verbal cue will work. I think our passive perceptions would be high enough to pick up on that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Let's see here. How can I make this into my advantage?
Why you punk ass lying? You got what?
I have have 2 potions of animal friendship.
Yes, you do. Roll. I want to know something. Roll me nature.
Nature?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to know what you know of now that you're seeing the wolf face to face or snout to snout. What you know. Do you want me to roll it or?
I got it.
Okay. Ooh, 19. You probably have seen these types of wolves before. You know they are more. They're not quite wild animals. You know, winter wolves are more along. They're more intelligent. So and meta-rise, the basic information is, you know, they're not beasts. They are monstrosities. Much like owlbears. So they are more intelligent. They are not like classified as animals.
Okay. So it looks like I'm going to be using a combination of animal handling and attempting to get the truth out of this thing.
More with how intelligent this wolf might be, you probably more use like persuasion. Animal handling is like animals that can't really talk back to you.
Like the Yeti.
Like the Yeti. Why things that can actually talk and hold a conversation would be more persuasion.
All right.
But if somebody's proficient.
I will.
Yeah.
While I'm talking back and forth with White Fang, I'll just straight up ask him, like, ask him what he's trying to do, and see if what you tell, see if he's just say like you don't understand what I'm telling you that he wants us to do, and then see if you see through it, because I believe him, but you obviously saw something I didn't. So maybe you ask him and see if you just see through and just play it that way.
Oh, yes, that sounds good. That sounds great, actually. I'm gonna try and figure out, you know, exactly what he wants us to do. You know, explain it in better detail for my group.
So you ask him like what exactly he wants you guys to help him with, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so he tells you that he is tired of his master abusing him and his brother. He's tired of his master kidnapping people and the blame being left on him and his brother. And he knows that only people, like only adventurers like you guys would be able to help him. The town folk, obviously, like I think his words are like clearly avoiding him because of what they believe. You guys are the first people that stopped and actually talked back, other than just calling them monsters. No.
You know, that doesn't add up with the people saying that these wolves asked him for gold.
Yeah, but he doesn't know what you guys know, and the people might be confused on stuff. Like, he might not be the same wolves, like, because remember the one person said he has no idea how many wolves are out there.
That is very true. Alright, I'd like to insight that then.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me an insight.
Okay.
Let me see. I doubt that I'm going to beat this out, but let's see. You believe him.
Oh.
Well, shit, I guess we just gotta follow him.
Literally, that's the only roll I could have done.
Standing there would be able to do an insight as well, though, because we're all standing around him.
Yes.
But his persuasion was a 19 or not 20. Although you
Yeah,
can't
his roll was a nat 20, yes, but there's no crits on a skill check. If you get higher than a 19, you see through it.
Right.
That's not cheating anybody out of anything. So the other two that have not like talked to him can see what they believe. So Neo and Forgotten can roll insight to see if they believe him.
All right.
So on your sheet, Nick, it's the top eye skill.
Thank you. Sorry for that burp in the mic.
Neo, you believe him. He's just a good dog.
Wait, which one was it again? Sorry, I was.
Insight. I
Sorry,
need it
I'm
from
good.
you too.
Yeah. Click the insight skill.
I'm not seeing it on my sheet because I'm.
It
on-
is the top eye on skills.
No, scroll down.
Yeah, again, I'm a dumb, so.
Let me
There you
just.
go. No, nope.
I love.
Why don't you expand your sheet, yeah?
You can make it bigger, but right there,
On a
the
separate
skills
map.
on your bottom
There.
left of your screen, of the character sheet, where it says acrobatics, animal handling, and whatnot. It's in that list of skills. Scroll down to the eyes, and it's the first one. On the bottom left of your sheet.
Come on.
Ah,
I'm looking at your Twitch trying to watch.
That's what I'm doing.
You see where your charisma is, right? The charisma stat
yes.
at the top. Okay, go up there.
Okay. You said the
Why are you
first-
laughing? Scroll up.
I'm all the way up.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay. Well, there's a delay. Sorry.
Yes.
So-
Thank you.
Put your cursor at charisma where you're highlighting the word charisma.
Okay.
Now move it to the right.
Oh. Again, I'm an idiot, so. Yeah.
No, that's why we're going slow. Don't worry.
Also, your hit dice go back up to 3.
Oh, they do.
So you also
you rested.
fully believe this dog.
Oh
This
shit!
wolf.
I guess we go. Okay, I just tell him to be cautious.
Like he's clearly faking, but I can't tell if he's lying about anything else. Like I think you're uneasy about him with that evolve of yours. Like you don't think he's so much lying as hiding something.
So
Not giving us all the facts.
Yeah, because you did roll amazing, so I'm not gonna take that away from you. Like it literally it was the single roll that it could roll to beat you.
Gavin.
Yeah.
I'm watching your stream, so there's a delay. If you go back over and bring your character sheet back up, or did you pop it off to the different window?
I actually closed it out. Give me a sec. So,
Also, if you double tap it, you can shrink it down without
I
closing.
wanted to show him that. So, bring up your yep.
if
So
it'll
you see the
actually-
3 lines in the.
You know what?
You can do that too.
If it wants to like actually load for me,
But
it's just blank.
so
Okay.
as we're rating and letting them do that, what do you guys do then?
I will follow, but I'm still cautious because we are getting conflicting stories. He's saying
Yeah.
he's trying to help. The townspeople are saying they're here trying to, use us. So I'm going to be prepared. I don't care if the wolf's gonna get mad. I'm not gonna blindly just trust something. So I'm gonna go in. I'll follow him, but I will follow him with my bow at ready in
Did
my
they-
hand.
Sorry for interrupting. Does everybody go relay all this information that I could not understand while they were doing it?
Dude, except for the faking the wound part.
Yeah,
everything else-
you won't know that the wolf was faking injury because that was in Draconic. Other than that, wait, let me double check with Nick. I just want to make sure I'm not being stupid.
Do you know, in 900 years
Oh.
of time and space, I've never met anyone who wasn't
I do
important
understand
before.
or not?
Thank you for the follow.
Oh.
But sorry, somebody followed me, but boomed in my ear. But yes, you don't know Draconic, so you didn't understand the wolf was faking.
I know if they dropped by, dropped back and went over some of this stuff with us that didn't under.
The problem with that would be is that wolves have really good hearing.
So I would draw my great sword since he drawed his bow.
Well, he had his bow out. He just
Oh.
he came up to the wolf with the bow out, but yeah, it's not more prep.
Oh. Yeah, I'd leave it cheap since I don't know no better.
But yes. So the idea is to follow the wolf, but be cautious. Because
Yeah.
either way, I think
Yes.
this is a good point to end. So I can make sure I have everything prepped for the next session.
No, we're gonna keep going. I don't work this week. I
Yes.
demand.
But I do, and I'm the DM. So I'm saying,
Hey, fuck you too. I don't care if you have to work in the morning. You're
hey, it wouldn't be the first time.
Or
I-
doing this even though you have
when
to
I-
go to sleep.
When Joseph here was DMing for us before all this winter break and quarantine and everything, I would stay up to like 4 a.m. going to his house and then sleep for 2 hours and go to work at 7.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun times. At least when I'm on PC like I am now, I can just turn around and fall asleep. But no, I hope everybody had fun. I hope anybody that watched us, and both in Gavin's chat and in mine, enjoyed the show.
And I am going to raid somebody really quick if we're just ending it on that note.
Oh, yeah,
before you hop on Discord though, I would like to show you little tips and tricks, Gavin. So
Alright.
you can end your stream, but I'm gonna share screens with you so you can see some stuff, so I can show you
Yeah, and
some tips and tricks
Oh, yeah.
to help you.
I think I'm going to follow. I think I have 1 or 2 viewers in mind, so I'll follow suit with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike,
don't
you're
know.
still in my chat, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know how to tell it to raid though. Of mine. So
/raid space then username.
okay. I've not had like people at the end of my stream to just double check.
So /raid, keep that as like one thing, and then space for the username.
Okay, that's what I did. So, like I said, I hope everybody enjoyed everything and have a wonderful day.
Mm-hmm.